Certainly Yankee Stadium, when it was first suggested to me as the subject for a major studio painting, caught my eye because of the very drama of the setting and the legendary events that have occurred there.
There is no more hallowed place in all of sports than Yankee Stadium, the home of the great teams of the past. I was welcomed with open arms into the Yankee Stadium tradition and in fact given a guided tour of Yankee Stadium and all the hallowed ground where the greats of the past once stood. There's an incredible tradition here of great stars of the game of baseball, people like Babe Ruth and Mickey Mantle, Joe DiMaggio, Lou Gehrig, the greats who played here. What an awesome opportunity to feel the sense of tradition as I walked around the stadium. Then I was able to set up my easel at Yankee Stadium. As far as I know, I'm the only artist in the history of Yankee Stadium to actually set up their easel and paint plein air, direct from life, right there. What an incredible honor. As I worked, it was as though the teams of the past were parading by me in my imagination.
After completing a rough color study of the stadium done entirely from life, I then retreated to my studio in California. Using that painting as a guide, together with reference material we captured during our day in the park, I was able to reconstruct the stadium into a composition that suited my interests. As I created my detailed pencil sketch, I placed figures as placeholders in the field. I could imagine them being the famous Yankees of the past. Perhaps we had Babe Ruth in right field, Joe DiMaggio patrolling center field, or maybe even Mickey Mantle in center with Roger Maris at the right field station. I wanted to see the panorama of the buildings, so this necessitated me being high enough in the stadium to have a full view of the skyline. I wanted to have a sense that we had the best seats in the house, because this view, Lord willing, would be immortalized and shared with many fans from future generations who might never have had the chance to visit the old original house that Ruth built, Yankee Stadium. This is a place that is larger than life, and I tried to capture some of that sense of grandeur in the painting. I imagined myself in the role of Babe Ruth, who was such a slugger that the stadium would literally hold its breath when he came to bat. I picture what it would be like to stand and face down the pitcher as he made his wind-up, and then the thrill of batting it out of the park. At any rate, I knew I had to have the Yankees out in the field. I created a batter and an opposing team, though of course we're not really sure which team it is. It could be any one of a number of teams who play in their traveling grays. Maybe for fans of other teams, this might also be a chance to remember great games when your favorite team came to bat at Yankee Stadium. Old Glory flies proudly over the scene in several places, and of course the towering clouds suggest a blustery day, the kind of timeless autumn day when the Yankees were in the chase for another pennant. I tried to recreate a sense of the fans using a very impressionistic technique to indicate all the various parts of the stadium, with innumerable fans cheering, yelling, being part of the action and the energy of the team. Using an indication technique in oil, I was able to suggest the distant buildings as well as signage and other details. Of course, the Yankees logo is front and center behind home plate. For those of you who enjoy my lighting effects, you'll be intrigued to watch the effect that different lighting conditions have on this painting. As you dim the lights, perhaps dusk is approaching, the long shadows get deeper, and it's as though the day is coming to a close. When you bring the lights back up, it's as though the painting is coming to life. The bright light of a new day is dawning over the stadium. Perhaps even a bright afternoon light. I know for many people, family traditions have been built at this place. I hope this painting captures your own personal memories of Yankee Stadium. Perhaps it's a father taking his son to his first ball game. Perhaps it's a grandfather with his lineup of children and grandchildren beside him. Yankee Stadium has been a birthplace of dreams, legends, and memories. For those of you who have shared with me your own personal memories of Yankee Stadium, I can only say two words: thank you. I hope this painting will be the beginning of many fond memories and many hours of enjoyment as you gaze upon the painting and relive in your own mind memories of Yankee Stadium.